Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Lloyd.
And I'm Natasha.
With Midnight Comics, and welcome back to another episode of
What We're Reading.
And today, we're reading Atlas. And
fresh, hot off the press.
Right, just got from the Kickstarter. When did we get it? Yesterday?
Yep.
Yeah,
Came
so
in yesterday.
Of course, we'll have all the covers and stuff, but we had to get the
like
option.
this cover.
You like which one?
This one.
That one? Yeah.
I think this is my favorite cover. Simplicity. The simplicity of it and the duality.
I can dig it. I think I get that from this one, kind of.
A little bit, yeah.
But regardless,
I've also seen that
very awesome story. Art of DJ or Tariq, I believe. And yeah, you did your thing on this one, man. Artwork phenomenal. He does the artwork as well.
He's
as write the stories.
artist.
Great artist. The color
His
is
dynamic shots and coloring.
Yes.
You saw what I meant by the dynamic shots with the panels. That was good.
Yeah, everything is really good. And I think I talked about this in a previous episode, where basically we were talking about how in some cases, especially in IndieComics, we feel like we have to try to put as much as possible in a first issue because you're like, you don't know if we're going to come out with another one.
He found that happy medium.
He found the right happy medium.
There was just enough words on each page, so it didn't feel like it was dragging along with so much reading, but also enough where the story was progressing very well.
Very fleshed out,
well paced, very fleshed out. We got an idea of all the characters. We get an idea of what's happening in the story.
Right.
And like we just
the
really
world
good. And it just progressed. It went like the world. There was some world building. It built it up well enough. A little bit of narration at the beginning, a little bit of talking from the characters, and it just all built up very well.
Right. We got the relationships down with the family. What's his name? Eric Finney, I think his name is. Well, Atlas, the titular character, he's got water abilities, what have you. And the cool thing is, several of the characters in the story do have elemental abilities, if you would.
Yeah.
But that's not where I was going with it. Essentially, the dynamic with his family, right? We find out what happens with his mom. We find out the relationship with his dad.
Well, we don't find out what happened to his mom.
Right. It's suspected.
We have an idea of what suspectedly happened with his mom.
Right.
But we don't know where she is.
We get to, again, the very first page, we get to see the world. Then we get to see the family dynamic. We get to see his abilities and how experienced he is with said abilities. His physical prowess, too. That one scene, So I wasn't expecting that. And then also, I mean, he's got water powers. But usually when you have a character that has water powers, you never see them also be able to freeze stuff as well. Right? Like, it's either I have ice powers or I have water powers.
Right.
But never do you, not really, do you see the character having both of those things. I'm hard pressed at the moment trying to think about that.
Unless you're an avatar and you're a waterbender like that.
Right. But yeah, and then you get to meet the antagonist of the story. And the way he mushed Buddy, the way he mushed him. Bow!
And you know what?
Yeah.
Well, no, I didn't see it. Honestly thought somebody was going to get killed.
Yeah, I mean,
but
getting mushed the way he just did, my boy is out of there.
Yeah. But see, he didn't get mushed for the reason I thought they were going to get killed. So, it worked out.
Fair.
No. But also, I think it leaves plenty of questions.
Yeah.
Like, it gives us a lot, it builds up, it shows us so much story, and then it still leaves questions, like the powers.
Yeah, where the powers come from exactly.
Where the powers come from, who gets powers.
How many people have it.
Right.
How widespread is that?
Right.
Because we saw all the major ones, I guess. You had your earth, water. Oh, Buddy could levitate. One of the guys at the beginning could levitate.
Yeah.
Another guy had lightning abilities. I guess we didn't see anybody with fire powers.
That's okay.
I'm sure that's coming. But yeah, it was really good. And again, the artwork, phenomenal. Definitely need to pick that up. I mean, it's fresh off of Kickstarter, but I do believe that he did pre-orders. No, I think it's on the
website, so I think it's
at this
there
point.
now.
Yeah, it's on the website and available, so we'll have all the information on that below.
Right in the description.
But yeah, I like the dynamic. I just want to touch on that again between him and his dad. We get this almost feel like something like they touched on Into the Spider-Verse. Right, where, his dad didn't really like the new Spider-Man, or he was just like, Spider-Man bothered him.
Right, but it's like, Miles is Spider-Man.
But Miles is Spider-Man, right. So it's going to make for a very interesting dynamic, and I want to see how Tariq does it. So
it's also nice that he delved into how their relationship was versus how it is now.
Right.
With everything that's happened.
Right.
So, yeah, it's really good story.
Definitely a must-have, so definitely I need to check that out. And don't forget, of course, we're Midnight Comics, and all of our information is below, but of course you can find us at midnightcomics.org. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video, and of course, we also have a Patreon. Where you guys could, of course, find all the behind-the-scenes items there. our What We're Reading, not What We're Reading, oh my gosh, our Character Creation Nights are on there.
Which is on the first Wednesday of every month, which is an exclusive live stream for Patreons only, and then goes live for the public once it's done.
Yeah.
We have our Character Creation that will be on the first Thursday of every month. It might not be the first, I don't recall, but it is on one Thursday a month that will be live streamed, but only Patreons can make characters.
Of course, go to our Patreon. We have our What If Wednesday and our Character Creation Nights. Definitely don't want to miss out on that.
And of course, we have sneak peeks at what we have going on behind the scenes, early looks at our audio drama, early looks at pages, covers, line work, pictures from comics that won't be revealed to anyone else until the book comes out, and awesome previews to things we're working on behind the scenes that no one even knows we're working on and won't until it gets out.
So very excited about that, honestly. Because not only the one thing but also the other thing. Yeah, I'm excited. Lots of unannounced stuff that you guys are going to be in for.
We recently dropped a logo for something you might want to know about.
Yes, yeah. So I got really excited for that. No, that's exactly what I was talking about, yeah. So anyway, thank you all for tuning in. And remember, until next time, midnight is coming. And we'll catch y'all there.
Summer night, it's summer night. She left me so late, should've spent the night. No need to hit follies, I'm working her body out. Said she in love with the fitness type.